Indian contingent at 4:30 a.m. IST continued to give glory in the candidates which and any way it is possible. Yesterday, it was a very tough day when you had to look at Vaishali Ramesh Babu and Praggnanandhaa. Both lost their games, one to Gukesh. Praggnanandhaa lost to Gukesh and Vaishali lost in her earlier game. But today, the brother-sister duo have created history. Praggnanandhaa has beaten Vidit Gujarati in round 3, and that means Gukesh and the rest of the pack, whatever you look at the leadership, that has now reduced significantly in the candidates tournament. So, in a brilliant display of chess by Praggnanandhaa, he defeated Vidit Gujarati, who had earlier beaten the candidates' favorite Hikaru Nakamura in the earlier round. Praggnanandhaa, bouncing back from his loss against Gukesh, he managed to ensure that he got going and beat Vidit Gujarati with some amazing chess right from the middle phase onwards. From the middle phase, he put Vidit's pawns under immense pressure. There was also a queen exchange, but when 40 moves were played, extra 30 minutes were added. But already the position of Vidit was so bad that he had to resign after the end of 40 moves or so. So that is why two rooks made the difference in the entire situation, and that is why Praggnanandha's two rooks ensured that, and also two pawns up, ensured that he won against Vidit Gujarati. So that was one major success that happened in the open section. But in the women's section, two very important events happened. Vaishali Ramesh Babu managed to beat Salimova, and Tanzongi's unbeaten run was ended by Koneru Humpy. Koneru Humpy managed to draw against Tanzongi. Although the Chinese is on top, Tanzongi has ensured that now she can't go away from the rest of the pack. So there is still a 1 point gap between Tanzongi, Vaishali, and Koneru Humpy. But Koneru Humpy has not lost so far. Now, Praggnanandha's win today has ensured that the pack has closed up. Every other game ended in a draw. Gukesh versus Nepomniachtchi. Now, this is, you may say, a very bittersweet moment for Gukesh because he was dominating most sections in the opening as well as in the middle section. But unfortunately, Nepomniachtchi held firm, and there was a strange clock controversy that happened in the candidate section because what happened was before move number 40, 30 minutes were given. And because of that, the arbiter had to intervene. Now there is certain clock rules that are dictated by FIDE, and that is why it was very, very strange that the clock glitch happened. But luckily, it did not snowball into a major controversy because the position that Nepomniachtchi and Gukesh had done, it was evident that it was going to end in a draw. But Gukesh will really, really rue this fact that yes, he had a chance to put pressure on Nepo. He unfortunately blundered on certain moves. Same with Vidit. He could have held on for a draw, but he blundered on certain moves, and that is why it was unfortunately a very, very bitter loss for Vidit Gujarati after all the hard work he had done against Hikaru Nakamura. But on the other hand, it is kind of a missed opportunity for Gukesh to go ahead of the pack. Because today, Nakamura drew with Abbasov and Ali Reza Firozshah drew with Fabiano Caruana. So that is why it was a golden opportunity for all of them to go ahead. But unfortunately, that has not happened. But today, in the candidates 2024 section, you have seen history with Praggnanandhaa and Vidit and Vaishali Ramesh Babu, both brother and sister duos securing wins for the first time ever in any tournament. In the candidates, it's especially, this is the first time a sibling has won. The sibling duo has won a match in the candidates. So it's a big day indeed because if you look at it, Praggnanandha's victory was really important so that he could get his confidence back. So now 4 out of the 5 Indians have managed to win in the candidates 2024. Vidit defeated Nakamura, Gukesh defeated Praggnanandhaa, Praggnanandhaa beat Vidit. You may say that Vaishali Ramesh Babu won against Salimova. The only Indian who's yet to win in the candidates 2024 section is Koneru Humpy. So already with the first 3 rounds, it has been a great feat by the Indian contingent at this point in time. So tomorrow also, round 4, you will see Vidit Gujarati in action against Hikaru Nakamura. Gukesh or I think Praggnanandhaa will mostly play against Fabiano Caruana, and that's why it's going to be a very, very interesting battle indeed. So, round 4 tomorrow, Tuesday is the rest day in the candidates, and then you'll have 3 more rounds because another rest day will come. Then you will have another for 3 rounds, then the final rest day, then the final stretch of the candidates will continue until 22. If no winner is determined by 22, you will have tiebreakers on the 23rd. And that's why excellent, excellent effort by the Indian contingents. Really salute to them, especially Gukesh, Praggnanandhaa, Vidit, Vaishali, and Koneru Hampi. 4 Indians have won today in the candidates. Only Koneru Hampi is yet to register a win. So the rest of the pack at this point, there is no clear-cut runaway winner except in the women's section where Tang Zongi is 2.5. So that is why it is a fantastic, fantastic achievement indeed. And it's a great thing that is happening in Canada at this point. Many people will not realize it, but then Indian chess is finally coming of age in the candidates in 2024 in Canada because Vidit, Gukesh, Praggnanandhaa are all playing magnificent styles of chess, along with Koneru Hampi, who's solid. Vaishali, her metal and her strength is so strong, mental strength is so strong that yes, she would bounce back. So Sai Dattu saying bitter is Indian to beat Indian, but that is the perils of it, Sai Dattu. Remember, 3 Indians qualified in the open category, 2 qualified in the women's category. So that is why you have to ensure that FIDE candidates rule states that players with the most federations will players representing the most from one federation they will play earlier. That is the reason. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Bye bye.